Hi, I'm Brad Wall, Premier of Saskatchewan. Remembrance Day is almost here. This is the time of year when we honor our veterans and the women and men currently serving our nation in the Canadian Forces. I recently heard a story of some grade 5 to 8 students at École Saint Andrew here in Regina and their teacher, Madame Carolynne Kobelsky. It seems at St. Andrew, Remembrance Day goes all year long. Madame Kobelsky's students are part of le Club du Souvenir, rough translation from French, the Remembrance Group. This isn't a regular extracurricular club. You have to apply and sign attestation papers or an oath of loyalty to get in. Madame Kobelsky, or Colonel Kobelsky as she's called during meetings, even assigns each club member a rank and a service number, which they wear proudly. This club has a unique mission: to develop and foster a sense of respect, appreciation, and remembrance for the sacrifices of our Canadian forces. Now, to have a mission statement like this is one thing, but to do something about it is another thing altogether. So let me give you just a few examples of what they do in this club. First, they support the over 50 veterans at the Wascana Rehabilitation Center in Regina. The students make them toques that look like poppies and write them thank you notes for their service. They send care packages to the Canadian forces all over the world, most recently to the Canadian Navy fighting piracy in the Arabian Sea. These care packages include gum, candy, magazines, board games, and encouraging notes. Once they sent a Saskatchewan flag to soldiers in Afghanistan, and the soldiers were so moved, they got their entire troop to sign it and brought it back to the school just to say thank you. The students also do research for members of the Royal Regina Rifles Regiment to give them information about loved ones who've served or were lost overseas. At their school, they even have a hallway of heroes to document and honor the relatives of students who have served. They escort veterans through the hallway of heroes every Remembrance Day. Saskatchewan, Remembrance Day is all about honoring those who fought and sometimes died so we could live in freedom. Recognizing the members of the Canadian Forces who stand on guard for us today is also a part of Remembrance. We can do this one day a year, and we do, but Madame Kobelsky and her students have made it a year-long commemoration. Theirs is a good example. Thanks to these students and countless others, our military heroes, their stories and their sacrifices are not forgotten, and we honor them. So on this November 11th, let's take the example set by these students and wear our poppies proudly, and then maybe do something else to value the inheritance of our freedom through the past and ongoing sacrifices of our brave women and men in the Canadian Forces, lest we forget.